main
Even
purpose
think
of
about boys, so I didn't care that much. But yeah, now I kind of look at it different because I know of all the agendas and all this stuff.
Right, right. Okay, okay. Why do you think men find maids attractive?
Find what attractive?
Why do you think men find maids attractive?
Maids.
Yeah, you think men find maids attractive?
I guess this a fantasy thing. I guess.
Okay, 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 okay. Do you feel like a woman's past is as important as a man's future?
Yes, absolutely. Even though people can change, like some things are gonna, like I was saying earlier about the, people sleeping with multiple people and stuff like that, how that spirit that brings into you, like that doesn't go away.
Mm.
Like that's a big thing. Just like I hear a lot of people saying, "Oh, body count doesn't matter." It does.
Yeah,
Definitely
it do
does.
matter. All them dicks been
Yeah,
in you. That's why I
yeah,
tell guys if she ain't no virgin, you shouldn't marry her because she gonna compare you all to the last guys she been
yeah.
with. You
That's
in
true.
competition with those guys. If you're
That's
not
true.
marrying a virgin, I read a stat. They said if a woman has five or more bodies, she's not even fit for marriage.
I can see that. I can see that.
Hell, the woman, the last girl I was with, had 10 bodies. Hell no.
Did you know that before? Like, so did you know that beforehand? Before getting with her? I mean, when you got with her?
I think no guy got those beforehand before a woman got that many bodies unless she's a well known. And a lot of guys be lying about sleeping with women too, so you gotta be careful about that.
What
But
about how many? As many that they say?
I mean, I don't think no guy would know beforehand unless they know her personally. But
I'm just
I
saying,
ain't
like
know.
before you got deep. I guess I should say before you got like deep into a relationship. I don't know how deep you were in the room.
I think she told me, but it's probably more than that. I was giving her the benefit of the doubt, hell. But I'm looking at it now. The woman got if she ain't no virgin, I don't think the guy should get married because ain't no point. She got too many people. People compare it to all them other guys. And then another thing is, I'm pretty sure they sex was better than mine. So in the back of her mind, she gonna be thinking about the sex with the other people who was good.
I can see that. I can see that.
Learn or perish. Is it true that guys in her likes and comments and DMs you shouldn't be in competition with? It's the guys that she had on the block list.
I'm sorry. Say it again.
Do you feel like guys on her likes and comments and DMs a guy shouldn't be in competition with? It's the guys that a woman has on her block list you should be worried about.
I don't know because I have people on my block list because they're getting on my nerves because they're doing too much. Like not on here because like I said, I don't really do a lot on this page, but my TikTok, like literally every time I go live, when I get off, I have the craziest messages, like the craziest stuff. If you want to send it to, I'll just delete it. But like literally, they'll just keep coming. They'll keep coming, and I'm like, okay, block, 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 block. You
Right, right. What has been the hardest part about becoming an adult?
know, having to deal with all the ups and downs of life. When you were younger, you kind of under a shield. Well, me, you're kind of under a shield of protection because you're under your parents and stuff like that. And you just haven't been presented with certain situations. Like, just like, with me being a mother, I wasn't presented with all of the things that come with being a mother. So, yeah, just the ups and downs, all the things that can happen, the storms, the trials, the tribulations, all that stuff.
Right, right. Okay. Do you feel like the trans should like play in like sports with the women? Because I just seen some of the trans knock out a girl's teeth. Should trans have their own sport, or should they play with the girls?
They should be playing separate because that's not cool. Like
That's
all that
crazy.
stuff, I'm just not for it. Like I'm 80s baby, so I ain't
This,
for all this little new
this is
stuff.
what happens when you live in an inclusive society.
That's true.
This is this is what happens. Acceptance right now.
Mm,
You got Dennis Rodman out there, Shaq out there, elbowing people in the face, knocking girls' teeth out. It's
yeah,
disgusting.
it's ridiculous. It is.
I'm surprised the parents and came out the bleachers and whooped this motherfucking child ass and whooped the parents' ass. Mm. What's your thoughts on this though, I said the trans saying they're not getting recognition. How you feel about the men? Because the men out here surviving and sacrificing and putting their lives on the line. Why do you feel like these trans feel like they need to be heard
Just in general, or you talking about in sports?
in general and both?
Well, I mean, I don't know. The stuff is just not normal. Like, so I can't get with it at all. Like, I tell people sometimes a lot of that stuff I don't even want to know about. Like, I don't even want to put my mind to it because it's just insanity to me. I'm just gonna be honest. It's insanity.
Yeah. What are the signs of a dying relationship?
The signs of a dying relationship is if one of the people is not trying anymore. If
You
one
said what?
person has checked out, it's over.
Right, right. Ooh, boy. Okay, okay, okay. When you think we're gonna have a National Men's Month? Because last month was National Women's Month. When do you think we should have a National Men's Month? Because men are the ones committing suicide, more homeless, more on drugs. Why do you think we don't have a National Men's Month yet?
I don't know. I mean, I'm a. My guess is that it's always been that the women are less, so it's like, oh, they don't get as much. The saying, it's a man's world. So it's like, oh, we're gonna give special. Just like how we have Black History Month, only 1 month out of the year. I think it's one of the thing, the
We got
idea
the
of.
shortest month too, black people. The shortest month of the year. We should have had March instead of February. Goddamn.
But yeah, I wouldn't be I would be for it because I think there's some real. I think guys, like you said, should be recognized as well. They go through the same things, if not more, because a man's supposed to be leading a household. They got a lot on their back, and I think they should be recognized as well, especially the ones that are doing what they're supposed to be doing.
What made you realize guys aren't innocent as you think they are?
I never thought they were innocent.
Your whole life, even when you was a teenager or a young child or whatever.
I mean, as a child, I probably just didn't put any thought to it, but as like later on in my teenage years, when I start developing understanding of how what things were going on around me. I have 4 brothers, so I got to see a lot, and I was because of my brothers, because of me having 4 brothers, I was like friends with a lot of like guys in my my neighborhood or whatever. So yeah, I got to see a lot. So yeah, I didn't see him as innocent. I didn't see him as
Right.
innocent.
Do you feel like a sex worker is a real job?
It's, I mean, in the sense that it's somebody's income. That's it. I don't think it's anything that they should be pursuing. Well, even for a day, but definitely not for years. It's kind of like
What's the what's the easiest way for a guy to make a girl like him?
be themselves. I always tell people that. I have a nephew that he's younger. He's a teenager, and he's been trying to figure out how he can come to girls. And I'm like, just be yourself. If they don't like it, if they don't rock with you, move on. Like, it's gonna be somebody. It's gonna be somebody like you.
You think people marry for love anymore?
No, not for the most part. No, I think a lot of people have a codependency issue.
Mm.
And so just like I cringe when I hear people say, I'm looking for a man. I'm looking for a woman. If God, I'm real spiritual. So if God if he has a person for you, you're going to meet. You don't got to be pursuing that. You don't got to go out there every day, go to every club, be on every date chat or whatever, looking for somebody. I think it's
Yeah.
just people have to be, like I said, once again, some type of wound that you got to be connected to somebody so much. Just like you and me talked about on my live about the being able to be solo. People can't sit with themselves.
Yeah.
Most people
Because
can't
they
sit
don't
with
like
themselves.
themselves really.
Yeah, exactly.
They can't
Yes.
listen to their own thoughts. They go nuts.
Yeah.
But I tell you, the most powerful man is a man that can walk away from a dysfunctional relationship. That's the most powerful man in the world. Powerful person, female too.
Yeah.
Walk away from a dysfunctional relationship. A man
Yep.
that can walk away, he's too powerful because he ain't got to put up with nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn, I had what I was about to say just now too. I was about to say, uh, what's the oh damn? Do you feel like cold approaching like working nowadays in 2024? Cold approaching.
What
You think that
is
really
this?
cold approaching like guys cold approaching women like that was the thing back in the past? Because I don't think it worked no more. Me personally,
What do you mean?
cold approaching like a guy just walking up to a girl asking for a number and going out with her.
Oh, y'all don't do that anymore?
I don't think so. Well, some guys probably do it. A lot of women complain about it on TikTok and social media, but do you think that's dead in 2024? Cold approaching.
I guess it is maybe for a certain age group. It hasn't. It isn't for me.
Okay.
Like,
Oh,
'cause
so guys,
I can't. I can't. I'm not gonna deal with somebody if they like don't, come. Like, 'cause I tell people all the time, like all this meeting online and stuff. I'm not doing it. I'm not willing. You gotta meet me.
what I'm saying though, you think a random stranger getting to know somebody is going to work in 2024? Because I feel like most successful relationships or people who now I think it'll work for if you just trying to hook up with somebody, cold approaching. But I'm talking about like for serious relationship. Don't you think somebody would feel more comfortable knowing somebody from like their social circle, like work, job, home, like work, church, or whatever their hobbies is? You see what I'm saying? Like their social circle versus just meeting a stranger at the gas station. You think that's gonna be your soulmate?
I think both because I mean, I like you said, I do think that it might be better because you can actually see a person in their real life, like kind of, see what they're about before you take it to that level. So yeah, in that sense, yeah, I would say it wouldn't be the best idea. But if somebody did come up to me and I met them and I had a good feeling about it, because yeah, a lot of people I don't, so I just don't do it, mess with that. But we got to get to know each other.
I feel like when women say when I ain't getting approached, so you saying you do get approached often?
Oh yeah.
Okay, like young, old, or what?
Um, like from 25 to freaking 60. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's relative. Okay, okay. I mean, do you prefer guys you don't know or guys that you do know? Off brand guys on new brand. Off brand or brand guys
What do you mean?
that you don't know. Off
What do you
brand
mean?
somebody that you don't know, and on brand is somebody that you familiar with, like at your church, somebody that's with your hobbies or whatever that you like to do, your circle group, whatever.
I would definitely feel more comfortable if it was somebody that I already knew. Like I said, I would be able to already kind of assess before I got into that. I would already be able to assess, like, see how they were.
That's what the bell
Versus
said.
if
I
I meet
believe
somebody, like you said, at the gas station, they can be
that
faking. They could be some freaking serial
That
killer.
that's
So
what I was. That'll go back to what I was saying earlier. I believe majority of women who prefer to date a guy that they work with, that they go to college with, or somewhere in that group where they do their hobbies with, before they just meet a random guy out there. She's just gonna give you a number and block you later, or just not text you and dick you around.
uh, yeah, I can see
I
that.
don't. I don't think that's working. I don't think the way society is heading and the anxiety level and people are just being scared to meet people. I
Mm,
don't think if you outside of somebody's social group, they kind of not gonna deal with you. That's just my opinion, though. Would you agree?
yeah, I can see that. I can see that now. Now, with
That's
how
what I
things are.
think. But
Yeah, with how things are now.
so the guys that do approach you, who are complete strangers, do you give them the time of day or?
Like I said, I'm very, like, I had my discernment is very, very, very good. Like, so I usually can kind of see that no, I don't want to
So
do
most
that. And a
women
lot of
get out
times
of
it's
number
the case.
because they scared, they in fear. That's why I don't go up to random. I don't want to cold approach no more because it's pointless. It's
You
wasting
think
time.
so?
It's a waste of time, man. Because the woman I'm approaching, hell, the girl that's walking by probably could be the one. So first of all, it's impractical. I can't approach every damn girl I see,
Right.
anyways. So it's like it's impractical. It's not even practical for me to even think like that. So now I just focus on myself and my hobbies and my goals. But this I don't get it though. But I'm saying like, do you go on dates with these guys? I'm saying that you just randomly that cold approach you.
No. Well, I mean, eventually I would, but I would be talking to somebody for a while, kind of seeing,
And how long is a
what you're
while?
about.
What you mean? How long is a while?
I mean, at least for a few weeks before I even went somewhere. First of all, and then even when I go somewhere with you, I'm gonna meet you. I'm just gonna be honest, because there's too much going on. Like, I don't jump in the car with people and all that stuff. I meet you for a few days. I'm talking about a few dates. before I would get to that. But honestly, a lot of people they X themselves out with me because like I'm not coming from a place of having all these wounds and stuff like that. Like I'm in, this age. I don't already seen all that stuff.
You
Everything's
like
been
guys your age or older? You go guys your age or younger?
usually it's gonna be. I mean, I have done like maybe gone out with somebody in their 30s, but yeah, like people in their 20s still approach me. But yeah, usually about 30 to 40
So you
in that.
don't go out on dates with guys that's in their 20s?
I mean, if they were about the right stuff, I would. Like I
Okay,
said,
like
if I felt right when they came, like you said, if they approached me, I would give them my number, but I would be talking to them and see where their
that's
head is at.
another thing. Getting a female number don't mean that nowadays, man. Like
Why
these
not?
niggas, they don't mean that no more. Getting a female number like it used to mean. Yeah, then years ago it used to mean get a female number. She's into you. The women use you for cash out for money. Most of these women use this for utility purposes. Like I don't really see the purpose of getting a lot of female numbers unless you already know her somewhat. But just getting woman number, I don't. A complete stranger number nowadays, I don't even really want it because it probably ain't gonna come out to nothing though. And then you gotta be texting somebody for weeks. I'm not texting no damn body for no weeks and days without meeting up with. I ain't no damn way.
But
What
see
the
what?
hell?
Okay, so when you say text, see that's a problem for me because like that's why like I said when I say some people X this stuff out, I don't do all of that. Like I'm not texting you all the time. Like we could text sometimes because I got business, you got business, you got stuff you got
So
to do.
you a meet in person type or you just call?
Yeah, I want you. I want to talk to you. Like I want to see. Some things can't be communicated correctly in text. So like I want to talk to you.
Do you talk on the phone or you say I'm saying in person?
Oh, on the phone. Like I said, I'll talk to you on the phone
I
and
don't do
stuff
all
like
that.
that.
If I can't meet you in person, hell no. How about whatever you can text me on the phone, you can say to me in person. What the hell we doing all this on the phone boning and shit?
Well, I'm just saying, like, for a little bit, and then to see if I even want to waste my time. Like, my time's precious to me.
Oh hell no! That's modern day women right there. They feel like their time is that. They're like they be on Beyonce
No,
time or some shit. Like they
I'm just saying for
time is
me, because
money.
I'm a mother and stuff, and I have a business, and I work a job. I have a job, like, so I can't be just sitting around. I don't have
Wow.
all this chill time and all that stuff. People that maybe some younger girls
I
got. I
know
don't have to. I don't
that's
party.
right. I'm translation. That means I gotta be really attracted for you to me to go out with you. Other than that, I'm just texting you just for attention and energy and time. That's what that's translation for. You want to give everybody 360? I said
Huh?
you want to give everyone a 360.
What is it? You gotta give me these words. You gotta give me these
360
meanings of these
mean
words.
like get up, stand up, and say everybody see your outfit. Outfit.
Uh, oh no! You said.
Like it means stand up and like turn around. That what 360 mean.
I mean, I do sometimes,
You
but
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You want to do that right now? Stand
no,
up. And turn.
no,
You don't want to do it for the culture?
no, because that's
I
not
feel
what
you.
I'm about.
I feel you. Y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel, J Reed TV. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you,
You
and
know,
I
we
will
out here.
subscribe.